Candid Sports.
Welcome to the Candid Sports NFL Week 15 recap. The NFL season, close to being over. For most teams, the season already is over. A few more teams were added to their season being over list this weekend. But not for the Chargers and Chiefs. Just as we were all crowning the Chiefs kings of the AFC West, the Chargers reminded us of how good of a season they are really having. The Chargers scored what not Chargers fans was hoping was a game-tying touchdown. Who wouldn't want overtime from this game? The Chargers go for two and convert, winning the game 29-28. The Chiefs own the tiebreaker over the Chargers and head to Seattle next weekend for a tough Sunday night matchup. The Chargers host the Ravens. NFC North champs, the Bears clinch the division in sweet fashion at home versus the Packers. The Bears get touchdowns from Tariq Cohen, Jordan Howard, and Trey Burton. The Packers get no touchdowns from Aaron Rodgers in the loss. The Packers clinch their first losing season with Rodgers at the helm, and who's healthy the whole year. Since his first year as the starter, no one will be relaxing in Green Bay. The Vikings pull the plug on the Dolphins season. The diagnosis for the Dolphins making the postseason was a long shot going into Week 15. They became terminal on Sunday, getting ran over by the Vikings. Kirk Cousins continues to underwhelm, but could afford to on Sunday with the Vikings running all over the Dolphins. The Vikings jumped up 21-0. Then the Dolphins filled their fans with false hope, getting back into the game with 17 unanswered points before eventually getting blown out. The Vikings remain in the 5th seed. The Dolphins are out. Texans halt their one-game losing streak against the Jets, probably closer than it should have been, winning 29-22. The Jets held a 22-19 lead with 5 minutes left in the game before Deshaun Watson led the Texans on touchdown and field goal drives. The Texans will enter Week 16 with a 2-game lead in the AFC South, with their last two against the Eagles and Jags. Somewhere, their 2018 AFC South champion Houston Texans shirts being printed. The Ravens keep pace in the AFC wildcard and the AFC North with a 20-12 win at home versus the Bucs. Rookie Lamar Jackson runs for 95 yards, throws for 131 in the win. Tampa quarterback Jameis Winston is kept out of the end zone. How much longer will he be kept in Tampa? Colts handle America's team, who had become America's sweetheart after beating the Saints 2 weeks ago. The Bears can have their title back. The Colts remain relevant in the AFC wildcard with the win, getting to 8-5. The Cowboys missed the opportunity to clinch the NFC East, thanks to the Jacksonville Jaguars, who missed the opportunity to get to 5 wins on the season against the Redskins and Josh Johnson, who hadn't started a game since 2011. Yeah. Derrick Henry runs wild, again. Last week without Odell Beckham Jr., the Giants scored 40 points. This week without him, 0 points. The Titans remain relevant in the AFC wildcard, getting to 8-6. And for the Who Gives a list, Browns beat the Broncos and can still finish the season with a winning record. Pretty good turnaround. Bills beat the Lions, yeah. The Falcons beat the Cardinals. Bengals beat the Raiders, yeah. 49ers beat the Seahawks. Now that did surprise the out of some people. Patriots Steelers. Steelers finally get one against the Patriots. No James Conner, no problem. The Pats did have the ball and were driving for the tie, but no crazy penalties or crazy calls in the end zone to bail them out. Eagles Rams. The defending champs keep getting up. The Eagles once again turn their title aspirations to Nick Foles, and he answers again, leading the Eagles to the 30-23 win over the Rams. Who knows when Carson Wentz will be back? They may not need him. Meanwhile, other teams' fans are saying, we don't even have one quarterback who can win a game. They have 2. Saints-Panthers on Monday Night Football. Defense prevails. The Saints rack up their second fewest point total of the season, but they aren't playing the Cowboys in a 12-9 win versus the Panthers. If the game wasn't exciting enough, we can see it again in Week 17, where the Saints may be resting their starters if first place gets locked up next week. Maybe the Panthers can win then. Thank you for watching the Candid Sports NFL Week 15 recap. Find us on Facebook and check out the Candid Sports YouTube channel for lots of other great pro and college football content. And please subscribe.